Some think we're only about the music, but let's face it.
That's because we are Soundcity 98.5. Yeah. Powered by music.
Happens that somebody said something to me that you people, if not that I know, we have been long forever. When we started Soundcity, not radio, TV.
Okay.
Even that we started from the bottom, now we're here. That's why I just said, you know what? When I received the call from a very, very special, important someone that I respect, you know, that's part of you guys, I said I would come. I would talk about it. If not, I will not have answered anybody else. But also because when I heard that you were going to be, I said, I know. I think I want us to be very careful about clarity. Maybe I should let you say something.
Yeah, let me actually ask you the question. All right. So, for those of you out there, there's been this rumor that's been going around about D'banj owing, or should I say, being in 100 million naira debt. So, what is the full story? What is your side of the story?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to hear a full story because my legal people have said that it's in court.
Okay.
So, something that is in court. When it come in court, you know that you cannot talk out of it because they call it what? Contempt of court.
Okay.
So already that's why I was even more flabbergasted at the first people that carried the whole thing because they should know better.
Okay.
If not, they would even be liable to whatever legal terms. I'm sure they will hear soon about that. But to just answer the topic, you say there's been stuff outside about me.
Yes, there's been a rumor
and being sued.
Yes.
Anybody can sue anybody. So I'm not bothered about the super.
Okay.
But for every fan out there and for every potential investor or even every partner that I do have, I will clear the air. I do not owe.
Okay.
At all. I'm not owing that guy at all or any guy or any human being at all.
All right.
So if you say about suing, anybody can sue. You sue you every day.
Okay, so basically you're not owing this apparent...
And I never borrowed from him at all.
But then there seems to be like some pictures of some checks, the MOU. Are you saying that these are just, manufactured, or is this
I'm not talking about that part now. Yeah, that's why I said to you that if you ask me specific things, anything can be manufactured.
Okay.
Anything can be fabricated. And when something is in court, I don't want to say anything out of it. But your question is, did you borrow money from this said individual? Hell no. Okay. And I will use this to advise, I think, my colleagues, that if you know that anybody have come in the form of an angel but is a demon, that I've said, we like what you people are doing in this entertainment industry. We want to support. We have money. And then they say they want to invest in a project such as oil and gas or anything, but now it's in entertainment. And you enter a proper agreement that is an investment, that is a partnership, because they believed in it, not a loan. If you're going through that situation right now and maybe the investment did not turn as expected, and you are being blackmailed now, or you are being bullied because you have a brand name and they told you that you are the one that they're going to go advertise everywhere that you're owing, like they did to me a year ago, and I was a bit scared and went on there and said, please do not be, because what will come out will come out. Just stand your ground, make sure that your legal people read the document properly. Right. So in a nutshell, that's a summary of what my situation
is like right now.
I never borrowed money from him. If the people that released the story, those people who read the MOU that they released, they won't use that tagline that I borrowed. They will have seen that it was a clear investment, that he wanted to invest in a concert, and after the concert says, no, I want extra. And so if you look at it at that and you read it, you will see that it was not a borrow, and there are terms that go with that. So that's why I'm not going to flog into whether there's MOU, there's check, there's this. They don't know where that check was written. You don't know anything, and I will not flog that about. So since it's in court, you would hear that part about that. But to clear the air, and everybody that has written that I'm borrowing, or that maybe because I'm owing this, go and clear it now. You have heard from me.
All right.
If you do not, you know my people, they will come at you.
Okay. All right. My final question concerning this whole issue is... Yes, you have sort of cleared it. But
don't mention anybody's name. I don't give anybody free advertising.
But I actually have to ask this question because it has been all over Twitter since this whole news. Do you think Don Jazzy is behind the smear campaign against you?
Which campaign?
this whole...
No, it's a human being. We know the human being. He came.
Okay.
Like I said to you, like if... And I'm saying this because I know about 4 of my colleagues that are going through this right now.
Okay.
But I will not mention them. I want you to gather that courage and say, listen, maybe yours might not be as tidy as mine. Maybe your contract was not as tidy as mine. But if anyone offers you investment in your project, in your album, in your movie, and the movie you projected you will sell 100 million, and you do 10 million, do not be afraid if the person wants to go out and say, they say, go out. Go to the public. But my problem now is if you're a media person and somebody calls you and offers you money to tarnish a brand that God has built. It's only my track 3 of my last album. I'll be 2 albums ago that I saw a lot of my and then that other album they say, but buy them my rundown. That's what will happen to you. Because I know for a fact when my people management try to find out from the first people that leaked this negative story, but I see, this is fun. I see in every disappointment they say, now we're here and talking about it. But the man called himself to offer them money to carry the story. Wow. And that's after calling some other media owners that have turned him down because they say, you have been carrying this service in court. Now let's hear.
Yeah. Okay.
And those that have been wise enough to call my people and say, guys, this guy has written this, and my people have said, guys, we do not owe anybody. We did not borrow money from anybody. Right. So if they call you and they offer you money, you should know already that it's biased. But that's why I said that tweet. I usually don't talk.
Yeah.
I don't go into social media. I don't blow before social media. Maybe now people blow social media. But what I'm trying to say right now is that I know I had to say something. Silence is golden. I don't. But I was like, perception is also key. People will think out that this is the second time this is happening. So I said, listen, let me clear the air. I'm a businessman. And the entertainment business is not a free of charge business. It's a business. Just like any business in the world. In fact, one of the most profitable right now. Right. So investors can come in. Don't be scared about this nonsense that you are hearing.
All right.
When you come, we'll show you the proper paperwork. You will see that it was just someone that was trying to eat his cake and have it. Okay. And for that, I believe that this would actually clear the air and help other people that, like our industry, are interested when I come in and say, maybe these guys are too scattered. No, we're not too scattered. It's just that if you invest in oil and gas now and it doesn't go right, you're not going to be shouting it out now because it doesn't have a name. They feel that because we have a name and we have a following, they can shout, blackmail you, shake you, and maybe tarnish that brand.
Yeah, and like you said, Olorumaje.
Shaggy.
Exactly.
So thank you very much. And that's why I had to release that song even before time. That focus. I'm always focused. Who's this trying to talk? What are you talking about? Somebody now talking about OMG in capital. How much is endorsement that you're talking about? You don't let me talk.
Don't vex. Let's enjoy your music, yeah?
Thank you. Play which one you want to play?
Don't play my own.
Don't play. Okay, play Olorumaje.
Yes, let's dedicate it to that person. Yeah.
Don't mention his name.
We'll dedicate it to that person.
No, it's already dedicated to the anointing. Oh.
Here is Olorumaje. Divas is still in the building. Stick around. Don't forget to send in your questions to Soundcity 985 FM on Twitter.
Shit.
Some think we're only about the music, but let's face it.
That's because we are Sound City 98.5. Yeah. Powered by music.